Hey you guys, Travis here. Welcome to my Minecraft map. This is a map of Philadelphia I'm doing here. I'm working on it a while. So this is a preview tour. I'm going to just take you around the map. This is the room that you're going to start out in after you download it. The welcome room. I've got a bunch of notes here and so this is actually my own custom building right here. It's not a part of Philadelphia. It doesn't really exist, but it's called the Travis Technology Plaza Building. It's 91 stories. So this is the main lobby area right here. An information desk, and I have a bunch of notes throughout the whole map, and most every building will be labeled and kind of directs you where you can go in this map. I've got a food court over here. Every building is pretty accurate to Philly. Well, except this one, like I said, this one is my own custom made. So I've got back area, this is like a delivery tunnel for this building, and that ramp goes down to the basement. A lot of the buildings have these areas, it's not just a plain building. I've got interiors on a lot of, mostly the lower floors, and the upper floors are more decorated. So let's go back in here, and a freight elevator, see? Let's see. It's getting to be a pretty big map. I mean, sometimes I get lost in my own map. Kind of funny, but I made it all. There's access to every floor of every building. You can get your observation tickets here for the 90th floor. And then you just go on up right over here. And they're glass elevators, so you can see out. And then you can take these to any floor in the building. I didn't want to put that there. Okay. And then here's a little bank branch. Most every commercial building has like some sort of retail or office outlet. It's not always going to be adjoined from the inside of the main portion of the buildings. You may have to find an exterior entrance to go into some of those outlets. This is generally how it works, but I tried to connect them all, through the interior. I've got, secret back area like this here, it runs behind some of the offices there. And I didn't want to put that there. All right. So I'll just go up. I'll fly up rather than go the elevator in there. So this is going up to the top here. This is a very large building. Still working on a lot in this map. And then there's setbacks here on this building, just on the west side. So the first one sets back at the 27th floor, and then that's the next setback is on the 42nd floor. And then the third setback is on the 57th floor. And the fourth setback on the 72nd floor. And then there's a fifth setback, but it's on the east side, on the 87th floor. And then from there you go all the way up to, you can go to the roof, which is technically the 91st floor. And then see, you can go down this way. Freight elevator runs through all the floors, all the way down to the basement. And then these steps go down into like a back area of the observation level, which is the 90th floor. Most every building has a restroom facilities, and you know, like I said, loading dock areas and back areas, whatever you want to call it, receiving areas. Pretty nice view from up here. Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot more to build, and I still haven't shown you, not nearly enough, but I'll get around to it in this video. Just bear with me. This will be a lengthy video. So I'm working quite a bit over in that area. That's the Rittenhouse Square area of this city, Philadelphia. It looks really good when it turns to nighttime too. So here's a view looking eastward. I really wish they had the, rendering the distance in the game more than 32 chunks, but it's really not a big deal. It only make it look, more realistic. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to another building here. And this is actually as high as you can go in the game. I've topped out at the maximum blocks that you can build upward. Right at the top point of this glass edge, that's the very highest point you can build. So let's drop down to right about here. That was quite a fall, wasn't it? Most of the roadways are labeled here Sansom Street. And that goes back in, this is a parking garage right here for my building, and then you've got security booth right there. They monitor everything in the whole building. And that goes back over to the main concourse. So yeah, when you download the map, be sure to check out all these many serendipities that I have. So here's a little bagel shop. in this very small 2-story building. Next door you've got a 91-story building, so quite a difference here. Up here is like a, what is it, it's a grooming parlor. So you can get there from this side door and go up those stairs. Over here is actually, let's see, we've got a nail and waxing store here, and then you've got a cafe right here. And then this building here, I believe, is either condos or apartments. I have everything labeled anyway. And if it doesn't have like a name on the building, there's an address. Not every building has a name, it's just has the address. Here's a pretty fancy restaurant here. All the restaurants have, some sort of a kitchen area and bathrooms as well. Pretty nice restaurant. And then this actually connects out into the lobby of this building here. I'm going to try and show as much as I can in this video. So, yeah, here's another restaurant, and then we have a bakery, cafe, eyewear place. I haven't built the interior of this yet. Here's I believe, most of these buildings here are condos or apartment buildings, except for this building here. This one is an office building right here. This is the Mutual Benefit Life building. And then see at the lower floors here, well, just above the lobby, you have parking floors in there. And then up above are offices. I finished this building not long ago. This is Rittenhouse Plaza. It's pretty fancy. And I didn't want to do that. So, yeah. Whoops, ladies' room. And gentlemen's room. And every building will have elevators, of course, access to all the floors. See, everything's labeled. Here's a coffee joint right here. And we got some sofas out in the lobby if you want to relax. And then I have stuff like this, like doors that maybe go into the back of a bank outlet. So this area here, this would just be for the employees, and you come out here, this is for the customers to come in, make their deposits, whatever they need to do at the bank. Oh, I forgot, that exit actually really is blocked off. That's not really an exit or entrance. This is the way you go in and out for that bank. Alright. This is a park area over here. Pretty nice. Lots of trees. It's a great contrast, to have this area, kind of goes well with the buildings, rather than just having all buildings, Every building is unique in its own way. So here's another one where I believe this is, I think, either apartments, maybe offices. Some of the buildings are mixed use, you know, they have you know, a mixture of stores and offices. So here's a fancy steakhouse and bar right here. And then this is like the main entrance for this condo building. You can go lobby to all the way to the 20th floor. Alright, here's another, let's see, restaurant. It's a Parisian Bistro. Let's go this way. Seafood restaurant. Two entrances there. Let's show you some of this. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Let's go up and you can get to the roof of most of the buildings, and you can tell if you go up high enough, you can tell that they have roof access available. Usually there's like a, you know, another floor that has a doorway with stairs, and then the stairs just go to the floor below it. That's how I made most of the roofs. Let's see. So you've seen most of this area. Here's the Liberty Towers, one Liberty Place and two Liberty Place. They're not actually exactly similar. There's a slight difference, and see how 2 Liberty Place is a little bit wider, and then 1 Liberty Place is taller, but they are very similar. So I did a good job on those. And then there's a shopping mall at the base there. I think it's about 2 floors, the inside mall there, and then there's the Westin Hotel on this side. And I've also got street vendors in the map here. So here's one, Dietz and Watson. Here's another office building. This is the Dwayne Morris Plaza. Pretty nice design. It's more modern. And then this is the 1700 Market Street building. And it has a loading dock here, quite a large loading dock. This goes into the lobby here. Over here, this is a Wells Fargo. And then restrooms. These glass doors here, this is a mod pack that I added. Really, they're the red frame acacia doors. So I think this glass door mod pack, it looks really good. You know, I like the clear doors on a lot of these buildings. So this one's not done yet. I've just got it framed up. Let's move this way. Here's the... Now this building over here should look familiar. This is the City Hall. Yeah, and it's pretty unique. May not be exactly like it, but I did my best. This was kind of a tricky build here, but I think I did good on it. There's an observation deck up here. These buildings are unique too, you know. This is what? Center square buildings, yeah. And they have, there's a bank there. And that's just like a, you know, goes into a central main concourse type area. Kind of like my building. So let's go over this way. There's a loading dock area. I believe that goes down to parking for 2 Liberty Place right there. This is the Pnc Bank Building right here. And let's just go over, let's see, over here. This is one of the central terminals here, the Suburban Station. They have restaurants in here. And when you go in on this side, it runs underground, so you can get on the rail or the subway, and so you just go down here. And really there's, you know, shops and restaurants down here. I didn't build those yet. So, yep, I just have the rails, and that goes all the way down to the other station, the 30th Street station, which I'll get to that in this tour. Let's see. There's kind of an interesting floor there. It's not part of the interior, I don't think. No, it's just, well, it is, but partially outside. All right, so here's the Comcast center here. I think I did very well on it. Here's the lobby here. You've got different sets of elevators over here. Those only go up to 5, and then these go up to 17, these up to 30, 49, and then 57. Let's see, go over. Let's just exit this way. Alright. I put a lot of work into this so far. Here's kind of a unique building. This is the 1650 Arch Street building. Got a restaurant in there. Main lobby entrance. And here's a dry cleaners. And then this is just, yeah, an emergency exit, but you can go through there anyway. Okay, this one, okay, apartment building. Yeah, I'm not finished with the interior on this. You can tell it's like an older design, you know. So let's go up a bit. This is the 3 Logan. Yeah, I think it's 3 Logan Square. Has a unique design. It's all granite. And pretty nice view. Let's drop down to the 49th floor of Comcast Center. Alright, here we are. It's a pretty nice view from this building, this floor in particular. So 57, that's actually not the highest floor. So once you get off onto 57 right here, there's another elevator that you can take to get up all the way to the roof, which is basically the 62nd floor. This building may not be quite that accurate to the real Comcast Center, but I tried my best to get it as accurate as I could. Most of the exteriors I worked to get really accurate. Interiors, some of those I just have to take a wild guess. As you know, there's not pictures of every interior, and you know. So this is the BNY Mellon Center building. And it's got a fancy looking lobby. Alright, now there's a bus stop. Over here is Comcast Technology Center. This is a very nice one. I think I did very, very good on it. Oh yeah, before I go up that way, I'll show you. Over here we have, this is an underground, whatever you want to call it, sewer or tunnel. It's just a secret. I don't even know. I imagine they have some sort of, you know, tunnels, not just the subways and underground outlets, but this is just kind of like my own build. This runs from all the way that way which is the City Hall area, and then it goes all the way westward. I'll show you here in a little bit after I wrap up some of these. So this is I believe it's a condo building. Or no, it's a mixed-use building. So you have apartment homes on this side, and then on this side is the Sterling Commercial Center. Main entrance here, and then you've got a nail place there, a Subway, Taiwanese street food, tailor and cleaner, and there's a market there. And these are office buildings here. So let's go up and to the top of the technology building here, Comcast one. There's a restaurant all the way up here. And it's got some nice views from up here. There's a bar up here on the uppermost floor. And you've got dining up there. Still planning to build a lot, in these gray areas here. Let's drop down again. This is, what building is this? It's pretty unique. This is, 1901 Market. It's all glass, but it has a unique design for sure. And then here's the WSFS Bank Building. It's another street vendor. I think my building looks pretty good, in the city map here. Of course, in Minecraft, you can build anything, just about anything. And keep going, it's crazy. Here's the, what's this? I think it's just a numbered, 2000 Market office building. And then over here, these are twin buildings. One Commerce Square and 2 Commerce Square. These are unique. I like the design. Okay, so I think I'm almost at that part where the tunnel that I made exits out, so it runs all the way down that way to the city hall, and then here's that other exit right here. It's a pretty long ways down. We'll probably make some more tunnels too. Just haven't decided where to place them yet. Okay, and then here's the rails that run under those buildings over there. And then they go all the way let's see, to the station over here. And that's the Pico Energy building right there. And that's a unique building too. Wasn't really sure about the interior on this, but I tried my best. So it's the corporate offices for the Pico Energy Company in Philadelphia. All right, and then here's the Schuylkill River. And then the station over here. This is a very large building. Lots of interior, heavy interior work on this one. So this is going to be the last building I'll show you. Well, yeah, and then we've got another building over there. So this goes down to the rails. And back up to the main concourse. This one's pretty accurate, so let's see. You get your tickets there. There's a post office over here. And there's a directory up here, so it just tells you where everything is. Yep. All right, so we have a food court over here. Lots of different eateries back in through there. A couple shops in there. All right, now when we go down this hall, this connects to the Sierra Center office building. Okay. You can go up this way on the catwalk, or you can go on the street level to the lower floor. That connects to a parking garage there. And up to the offices here. Alright, so back out this way. And a lot of this is parking for the train station here. You see the big Amtrak sign up there. And then this runs up above the rails right there. All right, and then you've got the other set of rails from the city leading over that way, and then they run up through here. Let's see. There's another way to get up here through there. You can go back down to the main concourse of the building. And I've showed you quite a bit, so I think I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. If you're really into Minecraft, I'm sure you'll enjoy this tour video. And eventually I'll have the map out for download. I'm still building on it. Not exactly complete to my building here that that I prefer. So but in Minecraft, you could just go on. It's just how it is. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and appreciate comments, feedback, and have a good night.